boring, repetitive tasks on your computer? There is a solution.
You're a wizard!
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you can be a computer wizard too!
AI coding isn't just for software devs. It can let ordinary users make personal solutions for unique problems. All you need to do is describe what you want, which of course means you've got to know what you need.
Software can be built in several different ways, each with its own strengths, limitations, and level of complexity. The best choice depends on what you're trying to make happen.
The simplest programs can live in a single HTML file. They're perfect for little calculators, visual tools, simple games, and personal utilities. There's nothing to install. Open the file in a browser and it runs. That also makes them very easy to share, as they'll run on any system with a browser. The downside is that the browser keeps them in a fairly restricted sandbox, so they can't freely reach into your computer or use every kind of software library. If we want something a bit more ambitious, we can move from a single file to a structured browser project. Instead of keeping everything in one place, we split the code, styling, and assets into separate files and folders. That makes larger projects easier to organize, expand, and maintain, and gives us much more room to include images, audio, libraries, and reusable components. The trade-off is a little more setup and a project folder rather than one neat file. If we want the tool to be shared between devices or people, we can give it a server behind the browser interface. Run that server locally, and it can become a tool for your home, workshop, or office network. Host it online, and it can be available from anywhere. The server can keep shared data, manage users, connect to databases and other services, and coordinate several people at once. The trade-off is that we now have more moving parts to set up, maintain, and secure.
Up to now, our programs have been working inside the browser's protected little world. To give them more direct access to the machine, we can take them out of that sandbox and run code natively on the computer.
The first native option is usually scripting, and Python is the obvious example. Instead of running inside a browser, the script runs directly on your computer, which gives it much more freedom to work with files, hardware, desktop interfaces, and specialist libraries. The catch is that the machine needs the Python interpreter and any required packages installed first. In return, you get access to a huge ecosystem of tools for automation, data, images, science, GUIs, and much more.
Python is only one option. JavaScript, Bash, Perl, R, and Lua work on the same general principle.
But interpreted scripts aren't the only way to run software natively. If performance, efficiency, or producing a more self-contained finished program matters, we can go one step further and compile the code. This is also the world you start entering when you work with game engines like Unity or Godot. Instead of building everything yourself, the engine provides a huge collection of ready-made systems for graphics, physics, input, animation, and more, while your code tells those systems what your game should actually do.
That makes engines a good example of choosing the right environment rather than just the right language. If you're making a 3D game, you usually don't want to write your own renderer, physics engine, and animation system from scratch.
Those are good starting points for thinking about what kind of tool you actually need. You don't have to understand every technical detail before you begin. Your AI of choice can explain the options, recommend an approach, and walk you through building exactly what you need.
And once you understand those basic building blocks, things can get much more ambitious. Because AI doesn't only have to write the code, it can increasingly use the tools to create assets, game levels, and everything that your program needs.
If you want to see what's possible with agentic AI tool use, check out this guy, CanItCode, who's showing off some really impressive creations.